just another. How you guys doing? What's going on? Man, oh man. DJ, stop the beat. How you guys doing? We're about to talk about this case, a Shanquella update. If you haven't noticed, I haven't really been doing a lot of videos of Shanquella, because to me, it just seemed like it's nothing new that's really coming out. These past week or two, they have the Mexican dude reporter. He posted out these pictures. And when I tell you I'm more confused and lost, I'm going to need you guys to help me with this. I got the phone lines up. I know most of y'all want to believe the pictures, and I don't want to make y'all mad with my opinion too. So that's why I said I may as well just be quiet. Cause these people, they want to believe what they want to believe. And when I come out and I say something that nobody, with everybody else, I don't want to disturb your peace. You understand? So I said I'm just gonna be quiet on this until somebody officially really come out and really speak on it. But y'all been emailing me, but nobody been giving me their phone number so we can talk about this. And then the girl that was going to give me her phone number, she all the way in Trinidad, and, my phone, I can't pay that extra cost, to talk to her in Trinidad. So, and then some people give me their number, and they say, well, I didn't watch the video. I'm just sending videos to you. I'm going to need you to watch the videos and know what you're talking about, because I'm here trying to figure this out, too. So, we are here on the main stage, and I have the phone number up. Now, you can't tell if that's Shanquella. Girl, Crystal, that's what we talking about. I don't think it's no Shanquella. I'm going to need proof. But see, I don't want to say that, Crystella, because that's going to make y'all mad that I said what I said. You understand? And I don't want to make y'all mad about this case. So we're going to talk about it. Feel free to call in. Now, 4 people on YouTube that I go to find out more information, because I don't bust out no news. I'm not a channel where I expose or breaking. I put in my titles exposed, but I really don't be exposing nothing. I just get it from a different source. Now, I'm on Martin Lewis YouTube page. That's who I'm on now, because he's always talking about this case, and we on his page. And I tell you, the 2 other people, Tisa. I hope I pronounced her name right. Tisa Tells, she always talk about this case, so I'm going to be looking at Tisa as well.
Hey, do you ever walk into a room?
Is it Tisa or Tessa? Which one? And Chronicle Speaks, she has some information about this, and she's talking about the pictures as well, so I'm going to be getting information from her video on this live. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks. And who else? We cannot forget the person that started it all, Gerald Jackson. He also talks about this case as well, and the new pictures that came out. So I don't know if you guys know, but the Mexican dude, reporter man, that was with the lead attorney, he has a YouTube channel now. And on his YouTube channel, he busted out these photos, and these photos supposed to be Shanquella. Now, I cannot identify Shanquella in the picture. So I'm not going to go around and tell y'all this is Shanquella in the picture when I have no proof to say so. This is what that man said. And what can we do with this picture? I don't know. I can't do nothing with this. Man. I didn't talk the microphone off. I didn't swung my arm and the plug then came off. I can't do nothing with these pictures. These pictures tells me nothing. Now, some people can get a lot of news from this picture. I can't tell y'all nothing. But when these pictures came out, I said, what you want me to do with this shit? I said, what is this? I don't know what this is. I can't come to my people and be like, okay, this is, what am I telling y'all? I don't know. I have no idea. But I guess they want y'all to know that this is Shanquella on the flow. And I can't see nothing. I guess my eyes are bad. I can't see anything. We got a plus size person with a cross That's supposed to be from the hospital. So if you guys understand this, please call in and let us know who took the pictures. Loud, clearly. The boogeyman took the damn picture. I don't know who took the picture. You know I don't know that. You know I wasn't there. The big muscles knocked the mic over. Ty, listen, keep it up. Your ass gonna get blocked. The muscles gonna block your ass over. How about that? The real blurry, them damn words in the way. Well, the worst is the Mexican dude, his title. His title, that's what his title is. Well, shit, you mask Gigi Shady a plus size person. Well, we go, how about, Ty, we can block Ty behind. Oh, y'all gonna get me cussing on this live. Oh, I don't want to, I'm trying my hardest not to cuss. Trying to do something for the new year. But I'm gonna play Martin and hear what he got to say on this. Check this out.
On the floor, was it so heavy that they couldn't put her on the sofa? That's another question I have. Then we also have.
Okay, they said he said, was she so heavy they couldn't put her on the sofa? No, that person is. Come on, that person is a plus size person. They can pick her behind up. They said she ain't weigh nothing but 120 pounds. They said Shanquella was lightweight. So why? That's a good question, Martin Lawrence. And Martin Lewis. Did I just call this nigga Martin Lawrence, y'all? My bad. And I love me some Martin, okay? Martin Lewis. Martin Lewis, that's a good question. You know, I guess because she black. You know how they do black folks over there, Martin. And they wanted to keep her black ass on the floor. That's what it was. They couldn't have enough courage to put her on the bed on a soft spot on her body. You know, and they got the mask on too. What they got the mask on for? Like they gonna catch something. Ooh, that's why I gotta listen to Martin.
Cross people. One of them looks like, what the hell's going on here? One of them looks like he's about to get down to assist. And Katina's just like, yeah, I just want to go home now. Like,
oh, Martin said they have attitudes like they just want to go home. That's what Martin said. Martin, I'm the man. That's what Martin said. These people got attitudes like they want to go home. And I believe Martin. You have to do CPR on a solid source, not a sofa, soft sofa. Okay, Martin, they said that the reason why they have her on the floor because they need something hard. They can't have her on that soft sofa to do CPR. Now, were they doing CPR? Was she dead at this point? If she was dead, shouldn't they check for her pulse? Comment, let us know. Was she alive or was she dead at this point? Press 1 if she was alive at this point. Press 2 if she was dead at this point. Couldn't they just come in, check and see what was going on? Why aren't they doing CPR? Michelle, I don't know. This is a picture. We don't know when this was taken. We don't even know if this was Shanquella. I don't know if this was Shanquella. Y'all might know, but I cannot say I know. So I don't know if this Shanquella. This is what the internet is pushing. They said this is Shanquella. On the floor. Okay. She was dead. Okay, so y'all say she was dead. So if she was dead, then they should have put her ass on the sofa. Why are you putting her on the floor? And why are you taking pictures? Who take pictures? Why are they taking pictures? This ain't no damn photo op. Is this what they do? Comment, let us know. Is the protocol to take pictures like this? Press 10 if this is the protocol to take pictures. Press 15 if this is wrong to take her pictures like this. Is this protocol? I know if I was dead, I wouldn't want you to take pictures of me. She is not too heavy, 85.6. She only weigh 120 pounds. All three of them mother suckers, they could have picked her up. She lightweight, shit. And they look very strong in the picture, shit. Don't they look strong in the picture? They can pick up a fork and eat some steaks. They can pick up Shanquella. Shanquella ain't nothing but 120 pounds. Bull crap. Huh? People always do what they put online. It looks fake, and someone set up a scene. Tina, that's what I feel too. But I'm not gonna be the one to say it. But Tina, I feel the same way. Kimberly, I feel the same way. I don't think it's her either. You know what? Matter of fact, let's add a poll. Do you think this is her in the picture? I'm gonna put it on the poll. Do you think this is Let me make sure I spell the name right. Nope, I missed the N. Do you think this is Shanquella in the picture? Okay, bam. Add to your community. All right. So I'm going to continue on and listen what Martin got to say.
She's giving me that vibe. But then again, I'm not a body language analyst, so I could be completely wrong. As well, in this photo, you can...
But Martin, you're not wrong. You're not a body, but you got common sense. And that's what we're missing in this case. People don't have common sense no more. You know?
See the little shelf where they put the plants. Also, the table, which is snuggled into the wall.
Can I ask you a question? What was the damn point of the picture? What was the point of the picture? What was the point of leaking a picture? How does the picture help anything? Because more confusion and more talk about. Can you guys please comment in the comment section? What was the point of releasing the picture? What did the picture help accomplish? I'll wait. Please call me. Let me know what was the point of the picture and what did the picture accomplish. All right. Somebody said, well, what's the reason for a fake picture? The reason to make a fake picture is to start a conversation. It's to get popularity. It's to get clout. It's to get shit. You understand? All right. So let's keep on going now.
There.
You can also see the decorations in this photo. So yes, at first I actually thought it was junk, but no, it's the decoration, a part of the furniture. So yes, this is definitely the villa.
And obviously by the layout, that is the living room. So I do believe, yes, this is the living room. This is Villa Linda 32. Some people saying that this is fake and this is hired.
Hi, Mom. Kelly, Rita, and
Okay, here we go with a commercial. All right, so should we stay on Martin page or go on to the next person page? I'm gonna try to wait. I did not want to blow it up.
But hey, if you believe it is, please let me know why you think it is. Now let's get to the points of the stream that was interesting to me. Number one, he doesn't actually know if the attorneys and the authorities have these photos. He doesn't know. Gerardo is...
Where did he get the pictures from? Who took the pictures? Can we get the name of the person that took the pictures? Why can't they come forward? See, this is bull crap. This is bull crap. And that's why I really don't, cover or talk about it. It's just crap. At this point, it's a damn circus. It really is. Y'all getting all this stuff, random pictures, blurred out pictures, don't know who is who. They really playing y'all for a fool. And they say, well, hell, they gonna fall for it anyway. It don't matter what we put out here. We put a Band-Aid. Shanquella Band-Aid, new discovery. They gonna run for it. That's what I see. They just playing the people for a fool and they falling for it.
Going to give this to the authorities and the attorneys. And he does mention about giving it to the family. But he says it's important that they give it to the authorities so they get justice. He decided to post it on YouTube first.
Then why can't his ass send it to the authorities? Ain't he connected? Ain't he well connected? That's what y'all say. See, that's why anything that man say, I really don't trust. I don't talk about. I was not in a rush to talk about anything he had to say. And I wasn't going to talk about it, to be frank with you. But y'all keep on emailing me, talk about it. And I made a poll, and then y'all want to talk about it, so we talking about it. But I didn't feel it in my spirit to talk about anything that man posted.
So to me, guys, I'm just going to be completely real. Gerardo knows there is some benefit to this story. You know? Him wanting justice and him benefiting from this, which one is more important for him? Is it...
He don't give a damn. I don't think he... See, that's why y'all, I'm going to open a phone line. Because if I say my true opinion, people going to get mad at me. And I don't have time to be arguing back and forth with none of you people, okay? Okay? Honey? But Martin, I think he wants the benefit. Since Martin asked me, the benefit for sure.
Him benefiting more important than getting justice? Is it equal? Or is it, yeah, let's get justice first, let's do the moral right thing first, let me give this to the family? Because if I can go on YouTube and post this and get a person to translate my language for me, get the camera set up, geez, I'm pretty sure it's easy to message Shanquella's family and send these photos before he posted online. So on that part, I definitely think it was very unethical of him to do this, and I think he was thinking more of the success.
Martin, you being real nice. You need to give him a piece of your mind. Ain't Martin being so political and nice? Ooh, Martin. Oh, I wish I was on your platform. I moved your behind over. I said, Gerardo, you're going down. Oh, I give him a piece of my mind, y'all. But I ain't gonna do it. Like I said, I don't got time for the drama and the back and forth. I really don't.
More than giving some type of closure to Shanquella's family. Now, they are also going to ask if the authorities already have these photos, because chances are that they already do. Now, if the authorities do not have these photos, that means these photos were hidden. These photos were not given to the attorneys. These photos weren't given to the authorities.
What is the photos gonna help y'all do? The photo, can y'all please call in or please tell me in a text, what did that photo help? How did that photo help in any way, shape, or form? What did you learn from the photos, y'all? Help me out.
Contact. Now, the next thing I have to talk about is his Patreon. He mentioned that he will be giving exclusive stuff on Patreon. I think that's just so corny to have exclusive stuff like that just so you can get some.
Oh, they said the Mexican dude got an exclusive stuff on Patreon and people are buying into it. What do y'all think about that? I'm going to say so much, but I'm not going to speak on it. It make no reason what I say. People going to do what they want to do. If they want to, you know, they love him that much and they believe him that much, then so be it. I don't got, You know, I'm learning not to speak. It's not important for everybody to know everything you're thinking about. It's really not.
Type of capital game, because if you're really about justice for Shanquella, I think give it to the family, give it to the authorities, and put it out there on the internet. Putting it out there on the internet is going to keep this story alive, is going to keep people talking about this incident, is going to keep people pushing it and putting pressure on the US government to do their job, right? So
I don't know. I at first, now I think it's just turning to gossip. And it's just a story that it just seemed more gossipy than anything. It sounded like a damn soap opera. Everybody's talking about it. They got twists and turns. People just repeating the same old stuff like it's new. I really don't think the FBI cares. I mean, social media, the media world is a different place out here. You can do and say anything. It's like the Wild Wild West. The FBI, they're going to pick and choose what they care about. They're going to pick and choose what they go for. Just because people talking about it all the time doesn't necessarily mean the FBI going to pay any attention to it. They don't give a... Girl, please.
I just think it's so corny to have that type of information that can really serve justice and just, oh no, I'm just going to keep it on Patreon and be exclusive. Like, I just think that's corny. Okay, so we all know that the maid, according to Gerardo, found Shanquella in the bedroom.
And they noticed that through people were seen walking out of the bedroom.
See, this is why I love Martin. Martin, when I tell you my favorite tuber to talk about this case, the one I believe the most out of all of them that I mentioned, is definitely Martin. I'm rolling with Martin. I love how he breaks it down. I do. And it's quick. I'm going to be quiet.
The body was found the same position where she fell, which was sitting down. That's exactly how they found the body. That's where they found her. So what happened was that when the body was found in the bedroom,
it's changed that they found her in the living room.
It was indeed the person who found her, but she found her in the living room. That's what we're being told.
But this is the thing. Again, he never corrects himself. He never says previously, we thought that this, my source said.
Because he don't give a damn, Martin. He don't care. He know y'all gonna eat it up. Why do he have to correct himself? You're not gonna hold him accountable. Y'all ain't gonna stop sending that money. You ain't gonna stop hitting that like. You ain't gonna stop viewing. You ain't gonna stop doing nothing. He already know how the people can be. They don't care. So no, he not gonna do all that, Martin. And he don't have to.
That it was in the bedroom, or Lucy the maid said she found her body in the bedroom. But apparently, no, her body was in the living room. So this, again, is a mistake on his end. And this is why people question him, because it's like, but didn't you say this before? So he really needs to learn how to correct himself or articulate when there's new information and put it in a way of, oh yeah, previously we thought this, but now.
Like me, I correct myself. Remember when I thought that Shanquella mama, her IG was her IG? And guess what? I corrected myself, didn't I, y'all? Didn't I come out here and I said I was wrong, I was wrong, I was wrong? I correct myself, you know? Some people you can trust that correct themselves. But now people in the comments saying, you know, they do things differently over Mexico. That's no excuse, because you have some people in Mexico with good integrity. I don't believe that all Mexico people have bad integrity and low morals and low values and vibrating on a low vibration.
Now it's actually this. So because of that, people always question everything he's always giving. Especially with Daejhanae being arrested, because apparently she's still working, and that will have to be another video. Subscribe for that later on.
One more important.
Martin, Daejhanae still working out here in these streets? Child, you heard what Martin said. You heard what Martin. Now Martin is somebody I can trust. I believe Martin. She's still out here working. And let's give a big old thank you to Shaka Green donating $10. Keep up the awesome job, Gigi. Thank you, Shaka. Let's give it up to Shaka. So I'm going to take it to the top, what he's talking about.
Now, I will say, the sun is very strong in this photo. If you edit it, you will see that the sun is like directly above. That's the first thing I noticed. And if you guys know, I have another video, proven fact that Shanquella was actually attacked in the morning. And we knew by following the sun path. According to the report, the police came and...
Now you know why I mess with Martin. Do y'all know why I mess with Martin? Martin bring the receipts. Martin does his homework. Martin just don't be talking on the top of his head. Martin just don't be saying what sound good. You know what I'm saying? I can rely on Martin. Please, y'all need to subscribe to Martin. I don't benefit by y'all subscribing to Martin Lewis. I really don't. I don't know this man. But I do believe what he's saying, and I love how he does his homework, and I trust him. And I need to let y'all know that. And he's been on this case non-stop. And his videos is 10 minutes, really nice and sweet.
Around 5:25 p.m.
Now, according to Google, on Saturday, October 29th, 2022, the sun did set at almost 7 p.m. So it does make sense that the sun was out around that time. As well as that, the shadow of the officer also proves it once you know where the sun will be shining at, which is up here.
Now the next one is the ambulance photo, which a lot of people...
So pretty much he's saying The sun on that day is not matching up to the pictures. He's saying the pictures, the timing of the picture, the sun, the direction is not adding up. Pretty much it's fake and phony. Hello. You know, Martin ain't gonna say it that bluntly, but you know me. But let's come on, Martin. What else you got, Martin?
Saying, is this a real ambulance? What are these 3 letters here? It's hard to see because it's blur. So people were saying, is this a rented ambulance?
Can I ask y'all a question? Why is it so damn blurry? You would come on. See, this is oh God. Y'all gonna make, oh God, that's why I don't want to talk about it. Cause y'all gonna make me delirious. Y'all gonna make me yell. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. No reason why the pictures are blurry. We are in 2022. This is supposed to be a professional person taking pictures. Why are the pictures so blurry? On my phone, I could get better, clear pictures than this. Come on now. The pictures is bogus. Why is so blurry? Man, get it out my face. Get it out my face. No reason why the picture should be this blurry. No reason at all.
Yes, people are really questioning everything, guys, due to Gerardo never correcting himself when he has new information. And if you guys keep watching, I will show you an example in this live because he actually does it again. Now, a lot of you guys also have the question, well, in this photo, Martin, where is Carbo 6? Carbo 6 should be outside, right? Because when Red Cross arrived, they told them to go outside and the police spoke to them, according to the report, right?
Whoever was taking these pictures, you know they would have took pictures of them niggas. You know they would have took pictures of them black people. The people that was there, they would have took pictures of that. This, to me, it feel bogus. It feel like they just putting something up here just to put something up here like they got some new evidence. Come on. But, y'all gonna make me delirious with this.
What time this photo was taken. Red Cross could have just walked in and told them, hey, can you please go outside? Number 2, they could be under the shelter near the main door. They're not gonna, I doubt they're gonna sit out in the sun. Just my opinion, I don't think they're gonna stand there in the sun and burn because it's gonna be very hot.
Hell no, you know we black folks ain't gonna be standing out in the sun and burning. Hell no, we gonna be sitting in the shade smoking some marijuana. Come on now. Martin, you know us. You know we not going to be just sitting in the hot-ass sun just to be baking in the sun. We going to be in the shade, smoking that marijuana, hitting that cigarette. Okay? May have a little drink because you know we always thirsty as hell. Hell.
We don't know the time of these photos, so it's up for speculation and people making opinions of photos they don't even know when the time was taken. But try to have an open mind and not...
Nah, Martin, I'm not having no damn open mind, okay? I'm not having an open mind. Another thing, why can't we get the raw files? In every picture, you have a raw file. The raw file will tell you the date the picture was taken. It will tell you the time. It has all the information. Every picture, you guys, it has information on it. Even your cell phone pictures, it has information with the raw files. Every picture have a raw file, and it tell you the dates, when it was taken, and all this information about the picture. You need the raw files. Tell homeboy, the Mexican dude, give us the. But see, he's a damn crook. He can adjust it. He can edit it, the raw file, and edit the picture, edit the time and everything. So you can't even trust that. It's sad to say, but you can't even trust that because you know they crooks. They're going to edit shit.
Such a narrow perspective because you don't trust someone. Now let's go into the next photo. And the next photo here is the 2 Red Cross members, Katrina, who is the doctor. I made a video actually on that. So it's so hard to see her face though due to Gerardo's...
Child, you don't know if that's Katrina, Patrina, Belissa, Manissa. You don't know who that person is. Y'all, stop the cap. These pictures are bogus on purpose. Stop. That's why I don't want to talk. See, that's why I really didn't want to talk about it, because it really gets on my nerves and it pisses me off, honestly. It really does.
Label that he put in the middle. I don't know if he's getting that tip from NC. NCB does the same thing, and sometimes it interferes with the receipt. But it does look like she has glasses on. As well as that is Shanquella's body with light pink shorts that look like up to her knee, a black shirt. So this means, guys, that they dressed her up after she was attacked. Unless she was alive and they attacked her when she put clothes on, there's a chance that they put those clothes on. And judging by the sun path in my previous video, we know she was attacked in the morning. It's still so hard to tell if she died straight away from that injury due to one arm moving to move.
All right, now you talking about something else, Martin, that don't got nothing to do with the picture. All right, so I'll listen to Chronicle Speaks and see what she has to say for a second. Hello?
Now have proof that not only was she moved, but she was indeed dressed. Now, as you recall in the attack video, Shanquella was not dressed at all, but now we do have the proof that she was dressed. The question is, by whom? Mexican investigative reporter Gerardo Zuniga had a live last night where he not only answered questions from viewers, but he also posted pictures from the scene, circling key components in the room, so you had proof that these pictures were actually in the villa that they were all living in, inside of the living room, because you all know that there were some naysayers that said, no, it's not going to happen. These pictures won't be released. Well, they were released last night. Now, in the main photo, Shanquella is dressed in pink biker shorts and a big black t-shirt. Her arms are down by her side. The doctor is right beside her, kneeling, and the EMT workers looked confused. One is even leaning over to the side, seeming to try to understand her positioning. Remember, she had a busted lip. She had a knot on her head. One of her eyes was a little bloodshot red because of a blood vessel. And
All right, well, if she had all that and they was looking that strange, then they should have known something horrible was going on. They shouldn't have never allowed those people to leave the villa. And then after all this, they said that it was alcohol poisoning. So it's not adding up, y'all. It's not adding up. If they're trying to tell me the reason why these individuals here was confused because they saw all her face being messed up, then ain't no way they're going to allow Cabo 6 just to leave and to tell the police it was alcohol poisoning. What delusion do y'all live in? Which one is it? Either this was a real picture and they look confused, and they was in on it too, and they just added up to alcohol poisoning. Or they redid this photo and somebody paid them to reenact this and they look confused to make it seem like, okay, you guys have to be confused because you seen her face and her face look X, Y, and Z. I don't know what it is, but I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it. I sure ain't. Take it back. Return back to sender. I'm not buying it. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not buying this shit. All right, so I think I'm ready for some phone calls. I didn't heard enough. Now, Gerald, he said that he doesn't believe it. He says, y'all really believe that's Shanquella in the photo? Hell no. I got common sense. I'm not. All right, let me see if we have any people calling in. All right, calling from 708. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. Thank you so much for going live tonight.
Uh-huh.
So this is my personal opinion because I have been following this case and I listen every single time you go live about it. I think that it is a possibility that it is her body because if she was already unalive for, an hour or so, whatever the time is, because we don't even know at this point, that your body starts to swell. And they did say that she bought some pink leggings with her to the trip. So what I think happened is that she was naked and she may have passed on when she was naked, and they tried to cover it up by putting clothes on her. That's what I think.
Okay. I feel that they listen closely to what's going on. Oh, they said they brought pink leggings. Okay, well, let's buy some pink
Yeah.
leggings. Let's let her lay down. We're going to take the picture, blur it out so they can't see, put it on her, make these faces, and let's take a picture. Make sure you have your mask on. Let's blur it out. This is a big story. Everybody in America is talking about it. We can make some big bucks, you guys, and let's sell it. But I hear you, and I thank you for your opinion.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Of course, and I just thank you so much.
Oh, anytime. All right. Well, let's go on to the next caller. Feel free to call in, because we only got 2 callers here. And, I'm going live for you guys. This is all for y'all. Calling from 757. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey.
Lisa. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
My voice? I am great. You remember me, the girl from Puerto Rico? We spoke a few weeks ago about my friend Geraldo.
Not really. But go ahead. Talk to me.
Well, look, you have 2 very important questions. You ask, why does the pictures look like that? And you also asking, why is she blooded? And you was also praising Martin that he was very intelligent. And at the beginning, Martin was one of the person who was thinking that Geraldo was not the real thing, but he was actually the one who verified that the information that Geraldo Zuniga was providing was legit. Like pinpointing that Shanquella, or Queen Robinson, rest in peace, did not die at 3 p.m., no, at 5:57 p.m., like they want us to believe. That was a cover-up. She died before 8 o'clock a.m., and he confirming you there, Martin, that you just had in the show or playing, he confirmed it by the position of the show or the sun that Geraldo was telling the truth. He also was the one who said that it was the May Lucy who found Shanquela Robinson naked in slump in the bathroom. And I'm gonna apologize because I am in your platform, and I want to say good afternoon to everybody. And I appreciate that you. The reason why I choose to call your platform is because when I spoke with you 3 Saturdays ago, you give me the opportunity to express myself, and it was not controversial, no hassle, And you said that you wanted to wait to see if you was going to believe in his credibility, and he finally came out, and we still are here. And the funny part about it is, they just catch the Idaho 4 killer. They had over 100 FBI agents assigned to find the killer of those 4 white privileged people. But for our queen, Shanquela Robinson, we only have 2 FBI agents, one in Mexico and another one in Charlotte. And they're not even working the case. Now, the real question that we as a Black community should be asking, what is going on with the FBI? The second question that you asked was, why is it that he came out with the pictures but did not give it to the FBI, to the mother, or to the authority? And I really was waiting for you to pick up the line, because the reason is this. When you dealing with corruption in the justice system, that you can trust the police, you can trust the judge, you can trust the prosecutor. When you make evidence public to everybody to see them, nobody can say that they cannot process the case because they don't have no evidence. Evidence don't magically disappear. Evidence don't magically get deleted or erased or destroyed, because they know that that piece of evidence that is crucial to the case, millions of people have their eyes on it, so they're not gonna they're gonna guard it. They're gonna guard it like a treasure, because now the world knows that is at this little Guadalajara taco place, you guys are disrespecting him, can find their own evidence by doing his job as a journalist, or going and walking the ground and taking the risk that somebody could kill him because you know what's going on over there. But you guys, instead of appreciate that we're getting some information and we're getting one step closer to bring justice for Shanquella and this family, you're disrespecting him and joking. And I do understand the game of the money, you're making your money, your hustle and stuff like that. But come on, Black community, we got to understand when enough is enough. We always get disregarded. As a Black community, nobody takes us serious because we always putting money ahead of things that are important. It's time for the Black community to get together and rise as one and demand that President Biden, Kamala, Merrick Garland open up the Department of Justice and expedite that extradition, because it's fancy and funny that for the white killer of the Idaho, they find him in Pennsylvania, but he escaped all the way to Idaho. Oh, but they immediately gonna extradite him, but they can't move a finger to process that extradition to bring Daejhanae to where she's belongs. But the reason why he didn't give the pictures to the FBI first, not to the mother first, not to the Mexican authorities first, because when he exposed the evidence for all of you to see them, every single one of you guys become the accountability judge and jury of those people to make sure that lady gets justice. And now the other question that you throw out, why the pictures are so blurry that you can see nothing. That's because me, Lisa, being a born and raised Puerto Rican from the island, my heart was broken at the way you guys was mistreating this guy. And I was the one who advised him to put that watermark and copyright on those pictures to stop the abuse of you guys taking his information and destroying his reputation, saying that it's not credible, but you don't have no problem marking the information that he provided to this crucial case in your platform and not even giving him credit, and then calling him corrupt and hungry for money, like you are all not doing the same thing he's doing. It's time for us to gather together as a community and stop the foolishness. Why the FBI is not doing nothing? He gave a lot of important information. Why is a very powerful man, the richest in Mexico, has to do with this? Those are the real hard questions. Who is putting the hands to make sure that this case doesn't go forward? Do you guys know that the Villa, that Cabo Linda 32, that our Quindai, it got rebranded, and the name of it now is Villa Vista Al Mar? So when are you guys gonna create a hashtag, Villa Vista Al Mar, to close that villa down? Because until we don't get justice for Shanquella, and nobody making money again from that villa. We should come together as a community and stop this nonsense. It was funny with the Guadalajara, the taco, the Cinco de Mayo, and all of that, but enough is enough. I was the one, Lisa, this lady who is from Puerto Rico, who speaks Spanish and English fluently, who is recovering from a stroke, who reached out to him and say, I got you. Because he didn't know a clue what he was doing, and everybody was taking advantage, from the major YouTube bloggers to the news stations. Everybody was swarming him, calling him for information, but then turn around, and 1 second later they discredit it, but they're not even giving him credit for giving the information. Why don't you ask Joe Bruno and Ron Mark and the Charlotte Observer and ABC News who gave them the information? It's a time for, like the Bible says, it's a time for everything. And the time for the joke and the war, you know, just because he's getting a little bit of subscribers and stuff like that, this is not the time for that. The time is to be focused in why the FBI is dragging the feet. Who is the owner of that villa? Why is Expedia and places like Booking.com took the old Villa out of the selling website because of the connection? Everybody was Googling it, and they was connected to Shanquella mother. So they're gonna silently rebrand it, change the name, but you guys are too busy fighting one another instead of paying attention how they're trying to cover up this case. Why don't you encourage everybody to create a hashtag, Villa Vista Al Mar, and go and slum it, Shanquella? If they're not going to give a justice for Shanquella, they're not going to make money out of her death.
Why haven't you started the hashtag?
I had the hashtag. I have the hashtag, but one person can't do it alone. One person can tag President Biden.
You have Gerald, the Mexican reporter. He has a huge following. He can do anything he want to do. So you can make it happen. You have the power, you know, so it's nothing wrong with that. But Martin,
I know.
Okay, so we allowed you to speak. So I do have some interesting questions.
So you can speak.
Martin want to know. Martin, the YouTuber I was just watching, and he questioned those pictures, and it's nothing wrong with if you honestly in your heart of heart don't believe the pictures. It's nothing wrong with questioning and say, hey, I don't believe these pictures. I don't. But he want to know anytime that I guess Gerald, he's your friend, have something wrong, he never corrects it. I think that was Martin's whole thing in that video is your friend, he never corrects it.
Okay, and the reason why he is not correcting it is because he doesn't have it wrong. Because you guys are not able to see that there is stuff happening behind the curtains.
Okay, well, Martin said that he said first she was found in this, and then another video, he turns around and he says that she was found in this one. And Martin is not the only person that have said, okay, I'm going to let you talk, and I'm going to be quiet.
No. I'm asking you, as you asking me about Lucy the May or the doctor. We're talking about Lucy the May, right?
Lucy the May. I'm not sure who. No, I didn't put no name on it. I'm just saying that Martin in this video. If you watch, you said you watch Martin.
Yes.
Okay,
and
so you have to watch the Martin video he just put up not too long ago. It says Shanquela Robinson Photos leaked, but you won't believe this. And he had several questions for Martin. So maybe you can clear up, and let Martin know.
I'd be more than happy to say it. Geraldo, at the end of the on his panel questions that he took 16 questions on last Tuesday, he got confused, and when they asked him where did they found because there was two last questions and there was the same. One was with where did the doctor encounter Shanquella when she arrived to the villa, and then somebody turned around and asked him the same question, but with the name. And he was still thinking that they was talking about the doctor, and he said the living room, because that was the reason he said he only going to take questions pertaining to the information we're discussing today. Because it's hard. This case of Shanquella Robinson has so many little open doors and hidden treacherous that it's difficult to be trying to keep everything that has been happening in your mind. So that's why he decided to go by topic. So when he answered both questions, he said that thinking that they was talking about the doctor, which was what we were discussing, that we wasn't talking about Lucy that day. We were talking about the doctor and the two paramedics and the two police that came. He said it was the living room. And I did correct it, and he's going to, when he come out on Tuesday, he's going to correct it. Lucy, the maid that found, was the first one from the staff, from the Villa staff, who found Shanquella. She found her naked in the bathroom. That had not changed. That was just a simple mistake. But if everybody who was in the panel would have adhered to his rule, only put questions regarding the conversation we had today, that confusion won't happen. And he is going to admit it on Wednesday.
Okay.
And I am.
And you feel that everybody that questions your friend and people that say they don't believe the pictures, that is a disrespect to your friend?
No. It's not that it's a disrespect. It's just that every single thing he come up with is a lie. It's a lie. And then for the next 1 or 2 days, it's a frenzy. Oh, he's lying. Martin, everybody, but then when they sit down and they go through what they like Martin with his expensive, because he's very intelligent.
Right.
Martin,
now, do you feel that Martin is the only, Gerardo, he's the only one that get criticized on these YouTube streaks? Do you think he's the only person that's getting criticized? Do you think he's the only person that's getting talked about? Do you think he's the only person that gets dragged?
No, Mama, I know it's everybody. I have learned something. This is the first time that I have actually, in the 54 years old, had been on YouTube. And the amount of jungle craziness and frenzy that I have experienced in the past 3 weeks from the disrespect and I don't know how you guys do it. You guys, I give you too much respect. That kind of stress I couldn't let. I cannot afford to have because I just recovering from a stroke. I didn't know that was like that. I used to get on YouTube just like to see a movie or something like that because I don't have no Netflix, no Hulu, you know what I mean? So, but I never had knew that this YouTube on channels and stuff like that was such a controversy. You guys are like in a war.
It's the Wild Wild West.
Oh, everybody is getting criticized. Everybody's talking from everybody. But right now, I understand that you guys doing that to get on your little money and stuff like that. You're doing
no. Some people do not have that idea. Some people don't argue with people and try to belittle people for money. Some people, they just have an evil spirit, and that's just like they get off on it. Everybody's different.
That's why I came to you, because I felt like I will be able to express my point and answer some questions without being attacked. Because as a Puerto Rico Latina woman, Black African American, Caribbean, it hurts to hear people making fun of somebody acting because they're being xenophobic from somebody else. His name is Geraldo Zuniga. His name of his newspaper is Metropolis. You don't have to disrespect him calling him Guadalajara and Taco. You know what? How would you feel if I'd be calling you on Chiplet and on Black Eyed Peas? You know what I mean?
Right. I understand exactly what you mean. It's I get it. The name calling, it should never be. It's not called for.
That we can agree to disagree, but we still can remain respectful.
And I totally 100% agree with you with that. And I'm riding with you.
Because your all subscribers in your partner, ask you guys the serious question. Why is the FBI drugging? Who is the owner of those DJs? And how does the Cashapps was able to leave Mexico without no problem? Why is it that nobody has noticed that they changed the name of the villa? They didn't even put a disclaimer letting people know that a crime happened there. But we are fighting with one another. But really, what are we accomplishing for Shanquella? If that's the amount of energy that we have had arguing with each other, we have put it to make pressure to the people that really need to hear it. This case would have been resolved just like the Idaho or water. What is the mother, the sister, and the father is getting from our bickering? We're supposed to be giving them some peace and comfort, picking up and lifting that family by being their strength in the time of sorrow. But we over here trying to see who has the worst character. I mean, I have never seen something that they go all the way into your back into your past to see what you had done if you stole a little candy from the grocery store to discredit somebody, really? Like, we are not humans and can afford to have a past and mistake and rectify. Is that really necessary? And I'm not just defending Geraldo. I have seen people calling on Gerald from the NCD because he was in jail. And
yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about Gerald, his negative. Yeah, I don't want to just bring that up. But I get what you're saying. So, in closing, what do you want people to know about the Shanquella story?
You know, everything that had been provided is the reality. It's truth. And the last question that you asked, you know, who took the pictures? He got sources. He got confidential informants and stuff like that. He's a journalist. He's a journalist just like any other journalist here in the United States. We respect, even the police has confidential sources when they're trying to find a criminal or bust some kind of, you know what I mean? So why can't we respect the sources? Why are we being so hard on him? He is the only person who is actually providing information on this case concerning the death of our queen. What has the FBI has tell you that has gone on? What has the Mexican government has tell you about what's going on? Nothing. But we get every single time that he go put on his boots and go out there in those streets and risk his life. He come back with something that is getting us closer, and he's disclosing it to the world so we can treasure the treasure of that evidence, so nobody can sweep it away, so we can get justice.
Okay. Why? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but why don't we see close-up pictures of Shanquella? If we're taking photos at this scene, I'm pretty sure we will have a close-up on the body, which is the subject of coming out to the scene. It seems like you have pictures of everything else except for clear photos of her face and the worker's face. We don't see any pictures of Cabo 6 here. Why is it such a lax in the photos?
It's so amazing that you asked. We don't see no picture about Cabo 6 in the picture. That's a really good question, because you might think that if I came with my friend and my friend is having a crisis and it seems like she's not going to make it, and I really call myself a friend, you might want to be close by, you know what I mean, to see what is going on with my friend. But we already know that those are not a friend. We're not a friend, allegedly, because you see, they came back, but she didn't. So
no, I was asking. Okay, so you're saying the reason why the photos did not capture Cabo 6 is you're saying they were not there?
Exactly. Logically.
Okay, and so according to you, they were not there. That's why we don't see them in the pictures.
They were not there in the living room. They were not there in the living room because when the police and the came and the doctor, supposedly, allegedly, the story was that the doctor did not allow them to come in the room while she was working on Shanquella. That was the, alleged story. That's the reason why you don't see them there. You don't see pictures of Shanquella saying, in this particular picture, I don't know who took the pictures, but number one, even if he would have been able to have Shanquella's face in the picture, he would not have been able to show it in YouTube. And the other question is, keep in mind, Shanquella did not die at 3. Shanquella did not die at 5:57. If we use our logic and common sense, if she was dead at 8 o'clock, her body was going to be releasing gases, was going to be having splecter relaxer, where her, she can no longer control her bodily function. So she's going to be discharging things in here. Her body also is going to start becoming stiff because the rigor mortis process. That's why when the Lucy came at noon, the maid, she said that when she touched Shanquella, she was already like hard and cold, because rigor mortis doesn't happen immediately. It takes some time for it to start settling in. So if she died at 8 and Lucy came to the villa by 12:30 to do her duties, to clean up and stuff, Shanquella had already been there for 4 hours, allegedly. So imagine if she would have been already hard by 12 noon, and that doctor did not arrive until 3:30, and then the ambulance did not, Winter did not call on the ambulance until on 4:20, when supposedly Shanquella started having some seizures, and then they arrived closely to 5 o'clock. How much rigmarole, gossip, information, flailing is going to be happening? Mama, she was already gone. There was nothing to do. You can't revive a dead person.
Right. Now, can you tell me why didn't they have a close-up pictures of Shanquella? Why wasn't it clear pictures of Shanquella?
I don't know. I pretty much I could say that whoever took that picture, it had to be somebody who was at the burial. But at the same time, if whatever's happening is going to cause me to go to jail, I don't want to be so blunt. You know what I mean? Because at that moment...
How could you go to jail by taking a picture of Shanquella?
I'm trying to explain. If you supposedly in an alleged cover-up murder scene that you're trying to sell to the proper authorities, would you risk trying to be that close to somebody? What will happen is the detectives arrive, like here in the United States, whenever this are on live, the detectives come to the scene. You're really going to risk for them to think that you was to had to do something with that person not being there by, become that close, you know what I mean? Just sneak the picture.
Okay, so you said the reason why... let me get this straight. The reason why they didn't take a picture of the close-up, because they were scared that they were going to be a part of an investigation.
Implicated, exactly.
Okay, so why take the pictures at all? And why put out the pictures?
Hello, if I know something is not smelling right, and this is going to be a big drama, and I got an opportunity to prove or have something in case you're going to say, because you saw me that I was the one who did it, I'm going to try to make sure that I got something on you too. This is Mexico we're talking about. And again, it's like I said, who owned those villas, those owned places? That's the question.
Okay, so they took the pictures. I'm still lost. So why put the pictures out if they fear being too close to the case?
Oh, he has not revealed who the person is. As long as I giving out the picture, but the person who's getting the picture promised that they're not going to reveal they came from me. They're not exposed. He didn't reveal who gave them the tip of the pictures. He didn't reveal who took the pictures. He just said that he obtained the pictures in the process of doing his investigation work as a journalist.
Okay.
So he got research.
I know this is outside our conversation, but Queen, shout out to Queen. She's a YouTuber. She's in here. I cannot pronounce your last name, Queen. But Queen wants to know. Queen is quite. Oh, I feel so dumb not pronouncing your last name. But Queen want to know, why is your friend charging $50 on Patreon?
Look, my dear, like I told you, I don't know anything about YouTube. I know that the lead attorney encouraged him to open up, a YouTube, not a YouTube,
a Patreon.
no, some kind of like Cashapps. What's the word?
Cash
he
app.
didn't even have exactly. And also the lady from the down the rabbit hole, which was the two first people who interviewed him, they were the one who encouraged him to, because what he's doing is very risky. On June 6th of 2022, CNN just did a report with one of the anchors that went to shadow one of the Mexican journalists. And it's there, it's in CNN, and they explain how dangerous it is to be doing the job as a journalist in Mexico in comparison with the U.S. You guys could go and read it yourself, so you don't have to believe my word. The lead attorney, he left 6 years in Mexico. So he knew the risk he was risking by coming to help us with some information. So he was the one who suggested, when he asked Geraldo, what can we do for you? Geraldo just said, just follow my newspaper. This newspaper is just, a little prank. The idea of he opening up a YouTube and a Cashapps, that didn't came from him. He didn't even knew what that was. He just gave a Western Union.
Got it. So you're saying that he had no idea about this, but his friend, the lead attorney, advised him to do it.
And also the lady from I don't want to be mentioning because I long enough to mention other bloggers, but I want to have like an honest conversation because those are facts. The lady from the rabbit hole, they were the first two people who interviewed him. Because the lady from that platform, she could speak Spanish, and the other attorney can also speak Spanish because he lives in Mexico, because Geraldo doesn't speak English. So he needed a translator. But with them, he didn't because they are bilingual.
Got it. Queen Esquire, I believe Esquire, she want to know, do you believe that charging people $50 is too much to charge? Because people are saying they really want to be a part of the Patreon, but $50 they don't have it to give.
Okay, well, that would be, like I say, I don't know much about YouTube, but I will suggest to him, and I'm pretty sure that he would be more than willing, to probably consider it. But I also want you to know that mostly he got burnt out and discouraged as a human being, because big corporations or media was calling him from all over the United States and reporters and getting information from him, and they won't even give him the credit. And then when the first situation with Daejhanae being arrested because he got it from his source, and they get frustrated because they're not able to verify it, they turn and, all of a sudden his information is not credible. But hello, when he broke the story in Mexico and got the government to reopen the case that was closed, when he got his contact to get the police report so they could notice the discrepancy between the autopsy that Mr. Robinson Bennett Shanquella's father got and what the police report from those people that you saw in that picture say, you guys believe him? When he mentioned that it was Lucy, the maid, and that Shanquella was already dead between the frame of 7 to 12 noon, you guys believe him? But all of a sudden, he can't reveal how he knows certain information, because, hey, he can't reveal his sources. He can't burn his sources. He's not reliable because those big media can find information that he has access to, but they don't. But they don't tell the public that they are calling, because I'm the one helping him now trying to leave they rat. And I'm just gonna say, I was really disappointed and frustrated because one of your YouTubers, very famous, was just milking the cow, and hey, what's going on? Do I need to speak with them? Because I speak English. I've been here for 30 years. I'm from Puerto Rico. I put it in the place, but enough is enough, and that's the reason why he put that price probably that high, because if those big medias was going to come get the information from him, but then don't want them to put the logo, the logo, they want the clean picture so they could take the credit like they was the one who found it. Okay, you could do that, but you're going to pay. If you want exclusive information so you could run to your big media places and break the story like you doing the job, you're going to pay. That has nothing to do with the little people.
Okay.
But
two more questions. They want to know, do you have a YouTube so they can follow you, and what's your name?
I have a YouTube that I opened since 2014, and I had never used it once because I am not an Israel. I am a very simple person. I am a massage therapist. I love to be relaxed. I don't have time for this drama. You guys really took me out of my zen, of my ginger, my namaste. I was thinking I was going to get another stroke because it was bleeding my heart, the level of disrespect and the disadvantage that you guys were doing to the only person that was trying to help me. Because right now, there's even an American boy, 23 years old, that got on a live in Mexico on December 19th, and the family, who is American, reached out to him to see if they could get some help. But you guys are so busy destroying him that you guys not seeing that he's trying to do something well. In the past month, there has been like 5 Black Americans in the 20s that didn't came back from Mexico. 3 of them died in the same week of Shanquella for carbon monoxide. They was from Virginia Beach. They were teachers, 2 teachers, and one was from New Orleans. Then we got our beautiful queen that had 3 business, a great future ahead of us. She didn't make it. And now we have this little boy, 23 years old, that went to Mexico to visit his daughter. He was trying to do the right thing, to spend time with his kids, with his child. And he went to a club to probably have, some time. And
I'm so sorry to hear that. Right, another tragedy. But you say your YouTube is down, or you still have your YouTube up?
It is not down. It's to be honest with you, I know I have it because I'm able to comment in your channel, but I don't know anything about my YouTube. I open
okay,
if
you don't want to disclose that information, that's fine. You don't have to.
No. It's not that I don't want to disclose the information. I don't do YouTube, but I can give it to you because I don't have no problem.
Well, it's the people in the comment section that follow you, and they say they agree with you, and they want to support you, and they want to follow you. So that's the reason why I was asking.
And I appreciate it that you want to help me and that you want to follow me. But if you really want to help me, let's try to be a little bit more considerate. You see somebody destroying the work that he's doing, and you guys know that they're just doing it for the fun of it. Let them know, because every human being is discouraged, and it's way more lot information and stuff that he's trying to do the right thing so this case get clear. And he was like, you are a blessing because you helped me navigate the system. He didn't even know that over here in the United States, whenever you are investigating something, everything you got to say allegedly, or this is in my opinion, I had to help him because in Mexico the court system is different. Over there, the minute you do a crime, you're guilty. That's it. Over here, you have the presumption of being innocent until a court of law provides you, find you guilty. So I have to explain to him we're going to have to get all those disclaimers properly because you're dealing with very powerful people that could get very powerful attorneys And
Right.
those people
I,
should be what
I,
they do.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but they have another question. They said, what
Sure.
about, they believe the arrest was fake? The arrest with Daejhanae, they believe it was fake. Nancy Grace, are you familiar with Nancy? She also
With the,
stated it was fake as well.
okay. Again, the information that he obtained concerning that information came from his source that is very reliable. There is issues that may, some people sometimes going to protest the service or what they call it, like when they put you like in protection because your life might be in danger. There are so many reasons why the United States is not talking, but the better question should be, why is it that every single time they ask the FBI for an update, they said it's an ongoing case, they can't make no comment? Have you guys noticed that in the past few weeks, all of a sudden, the family can't even mention the name of the FBI?
Okay, so you
Have
want
you guys
us
noticed
to
that every single time the Mexican government also can provide no information about the case?
Okay, so you want people to start looking at the FBI, and you're saying that the FBI is not doing their job on this, and the only person that is doing the job on this is your friend Gerardo.
No,
Is that right?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said that the reason why the case is dragging, comparing to the Idaho 4 that just got resolved and had over 100 FBI agents, even 60 of them that were already retired, came back to work to get this case closed. But we only have 2 FBI agents assigned to Shanquella.
Okay, so you're saying that the FBI, because I'm just trying to get really quick answers. So you're saying FBI dropped the ball because there's only 2 agents on the case? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so FBI dropped the ball. It's only 2 agents on the case. And Geraldo, he is the only one that is risking his life to get results on this case.
The first thing I want to say
is that right?
Geraldo,
because I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Listen to me, and that's why I'm going to correct. Geraldo is not the only one that risking his life in the case. There's others on media in Mexico who are also trying to get information that are from Mexico, like the Independent, like on Azteca, on Diario Azteca, and there's another one that right now I can't remember. He is not the only one. That they are able to get as much information is something different because they got like they are prohibited to get like to act on the case. Now, again, I would say, if you are that powerful to control the media, what would you think is going on? What do you think? What do you think is going on? I'm asking you guys is to encourage you guys to think a little bit deeper into what is going on. Go
okay. Well, we're gonna think a little bit deeper. The last question I have: Why would he do it? Why risk his life? Why is he risking his life? Does he have a family? Why risk his family? Why risk his career? Why risk his life?
In Mexico, unfortunately, as a journalist, that's a risk you got to take. We in the United States are blessed that we have free journalism. But in places like in Russia,
so
Mexico,
he just risked.
Got
it. So he just risked his life being a journalist.
Exactly.
Okay, so he chose to be in this field of journalism, which he knows he is risking his life.
But that's his passion.
Okay, I understand that. You know? And sometimes your passion or what you want to do can be it could be a risking your life. It's a risky situation. Okay, because I didn't want it to make it seem like people was forcing him to do something, and he's just out here risking his life for Shanquella, and he's forced to do it. But he chose this path. This is what he wants to do.
Yes,
This is his passion. This is who he is, and he's willing to risk it, no matter what.
He's been a journalist for 27 years. This is almost 3 decades. This is his career. This is what he knows to do. He just didn't became, I'm going to get Shanquella. No. He's been doing this for 27 years. He just stumbled into Shanquella case.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling and to breaking it down and talking to us so much. We appreciate you. All right, we're going to let you go now. I'm sorry if I was on the phone with her so long. I just was curious and I wanted to know some stuff. Calling from 203, you're live on the air.
I'm trying not to believe a whole lot of stuff.
203? Hello, 203? All right, we're going to let you go. 203. Calling from 443, you're live on the air.
Hey, GIGI.
Hey, I'm okay.
First of all, Merry belated Christmas to you and your family. And I wish you and your family a blessed, safe, and prosperous New Year. Lots of likes, lots of support. That's all I ask for you for this year. All right. Now, moving on. I don't know, GIGI. We are really in a situation with this one. Those pictures, to me, right, and I'm no cop or nothing, but to my naked eye, it kind of looks a little altered. Now, the caller that was before me, right, she mentioned something, right, how if I believe her statement was, if I'm in the room with this person and they're trying to frame me for doing something, well, I'm going to take a picture too, right? Like, is that really necessary? But I get where everybody's coming from as far as being a little skeptical on these pictures. I'm not saying that I don't believe Mr. Zaninga, but I am a little skeptical on it as far as how these pictures are. Nothing clear, right? The picture of the doctor, it didn't even look like the same picture of the doctor that we've seen prior. You get where I'm coming from, GIGI?
No, I'm lost with this situation. I don't got nothing to really say, but I hear what you're saying, but I don't know none of that. But I think
this is something. I mean, this is really, really something. I pray that Lady Justice really comes through for her and her family and really, give her family the peace and the ease that they really need. And, we also have to stop pushing the narrative of Daejhanae. No, we need to push the narrative of every last one of these people need to go back, because every last one of them was supposed to be held for questioning. Nobody should have been able to go nowhere, not even to the corner store.
All right. Well,
Everybody was supposed to stay.
Yeah. I thank you so much. We're going to let you go. Calling from 816, you're live on the air.
I'm a troll.
Oh, my God. Calling from 717-757, you're live on the air. 757.
Hey, Gigi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Gigi, right? All right. I'm just when I think about this guy, Gerardo, at first I was sitting there thinking, I said, well, wait a minute. He never said Like, remember once he was saying that Daejhanae was actually in Mexico, and he never came back and said she's not picked up. I just don't believe nothing he's saying right now. Also, too, with the clothes that she got on, when the coroner picked her up, what did she have on then? Like, I don't know. These are all kinds of questions. And then also, too, I think that picture was staged. I really do. The quality of that picture it doesn't sit with me. You could take pictures all the time and you could see them clearly, even in our phones. But when you look at them, if they were working on her all this time, how come? And I used to be in the medical field. How come none of that stuff was out in the open? Because if they're trying to work on her and everything, they don't look like that. All that stuff, it's too neat in there. It's not like they've all been out in the open with it. And then I just wanted to quote on one more thing. With them saying that she died of alcohol poisoning, how could that have been said if they didn't have no autopsy report? Like, you can't just say that and you don't know what she died of. So these are just all questions that I don't trust nothing that Zanuga says at this point, because he's never went back and corrected some of the things he said in his previous cases. That's all I want to say.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in and giving your opinion. We're going to let you go. Calling from 908. You're live from the air. 908.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's what's up. So this is something I haven't really heard touched on your show, and it crossed my mind earlier, but you could correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody really said this. So in Mexico, they were in a very nice, luxurious place. I saw pictures of the place. I actually researched and looked up the place. It's a really nice place. And I work in construction. I'm from Jersey. So I work in construction. So there's a lot of Mexicans here who used to work there. And it's this dude, I do electrical. He's a plumber. He'll do the whole plumbing in the house from the ground up. I do electrical from the ground up. And I'm like, dang, like, you do everything by yourself. Like, I have a lot of respect for them because they work really hard. But one thing he told me was he was getting, before he came to America, $18 a day to do plumbing. But he knows we were doing $1 million houses, multi-million-dollar houses. He's doing the whole plumbing. And he was just happy to be here doing it. So think about this now. So what crossed my mind is, who has the money in Mexico to own multiple places that luxurious, right? And from what I hear is the owner of that place is a very prominent businessman. But what type of business is he in? Because the guy that does the plumbing here is a plumber and can do all of this work here, right?
Hold on, I'm so lost. Listen, my mind, all I'm hearing is damn plumber. What did this plumber got to do with this?
Listen. I'm gonna get back.
Yeah, because you losing me.
Storyline.
When you keep talking about some damn plumbing.
To be there, the pay rate.
Okay, so you're saying that over here they get a whole bunch of money, over there they don't get that much money. Okay, we know that.
You're not gonna get that much money.
I know, but we all know that.
So now this is the point.
Yeah, hit it real quick. What is
all of these luxurious homes there? And how are they making all of this money? We're talking about Mexico.
I don't know. You're asking me something about how they're making some money.
I'm just saying.
And what that got to do with Shanquella?
Okay. Now, cover up. Because I've been following you for a little bit. Like, this story I got to you.
I know, but we trying to hurry and get to the...
you're hitting on something. So I'm going to hit on it.
Please hit it real quick.
Basically, what I'm hitting on is whoever owns all that property makes a lot of money, right?
You said that 50 times.
The only way you can own that. Now, the point is that it's probably someone that doesn't want the attention that something like a death of an American woman and all this attention.
Okay, nobody want that attention.
So now when we
so
talk
what's
to
up?
cover up, does the person that owns these properties and what they might be using these properties want the attention of the police? Because you were saying, why isn't the reports right?
Well, they said the reason it don't have nothing to do with them to put a cover up. They said Mexico is corrupt. That's just normal over there.
Exactly.
So it have nothing to do with big business. Of course, big business don't want that type of attention, but it's all cover up.
Exactly.
But we don't care about that.
So,
well, I don't care about that. Only thing that we're concerned about is Cop 6 getting arrested. That's it. That's it. I don't care about nothing else.
Now I'm going to tell you why they might not be arrested. I'm going to tell you right now why they might be arrested. It's so corrupt over there. The dude has a lot of money and very prominent. He's probably, I'll get to the point. I'm thinking whoever owns it and whatever's going on there, the reason why it's so hush-hush is because maybe he's like cartel or dealing with drugs. And that's how he has so much money and so luxurious living space. Because I know what it costs to have that and that material, especially nowadays. So what I'm saying is, if he's cartel, why would they call the cops? Then the paramedics that was there, that was Red Cross. The owner and the people running the place and own the place.
Now you have evidence that they're cartel.
I'm saying the reason why it might have been covered up.
Okay, so this is just speculation, conspiracy.
Yes, this is all speculation.
Okay,
what
all
I'm
right.
saying is,
okay,
think about how I'm thinking. How can there be a death, and everybody that has to deal with this death gets to just leave the country? Like if someone dies, like I'm in my apartment now. If someone dies in my apartment right now. The cops are going to come. There's going to be questioning. Ain't nobody leaving. And then we're going to go to the police station.
Well, yeah, that you're comparing America. We're not in America. We in Mexico with this. So it's totally different. You can't compare.
Exactly my point.
You can't compare.
So what I'm trying to
I get what you're saying. We already came to that idea before. Okay.
The reason why this whole thing
but we're really talking about the pictures here. But I definitely appreciate you. We're going to let you go. Okay, I feel like we'll be all day loop-de-loop-de-loop, you know? And let me put you on notice. If y'all say anything that is giving troll in these comment section, I will block you. If you giving troll any negativity, especially about my ass, you will get blocked, and I'm not going to look the other way. So you better tread lightly in the comment section. Keep it on Shanquella. That's what we about, Shanquella. You saw the title, Shanquella. So let's continue on. Where is, okay, caller from 215. You're live on the air. 215. Let me say it again. Am I saying the number right? 215. Okay, 215. We're gonna let you go. Calling from 323. You're live from the air.
Hey GG, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, GG. Turn that down, D. I wanted to just comment on the Shanquella thing. I see this photo how they the emergency in there trying to bring her back to life or whatever they caught themselves doing. But this is just what I'm saying, right? Turn that all the way down, D. Why is people acting like Shanquella finna get justice? That's what's so heartbreaking to me. We all hopeful. We hope they bring the Cabo 6 to the table, give everybody what they deserve, but it's not going to happen. The reason why it's not going to happen because the states don't got no respect for Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And Mexico don't hold no weight in America, and it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it was planned to set up. I know you're going to say, Felicia, yes, it will not. She will not get justice. And it's just that simple. It don't take this long to make them girls accountable for what they did. It don't take this long. You know what I mean? It's just no way that the Cabo Six ain't answering for nothing. They going about their business, living their day-to-day life. Nothing is happening. And this video is so disturbing with Shanquella on the ground flat out dead, with these people acting like they was trying to help her. Y'all was already paid. That's why it's not going to get no justice. The Mexican authorities know what happened. The Mexican authorities know what happened. That's why they let Cabo Six go. That's why Cabo Six was able to get on that flight, go back to North Carolina, and live their best life. That's why. Because the people are the girl. I don't know how true it is. They said Shanquella had $17,000 in her purse. Yeah, but if you kill somebody and they got all that money on them, you can't pay your way out of a crime.
So where the money at now? Who got that $17,000?
You see these Mexican what's the name of these people? The paramedics. They got the money. The paramedics got the money. The board got the money.
Hold the show. Now you telling me these people in the picture, they got $17,000?
Yeah, they split it up 3 ways. However many people.
Hold on, girl. You telling me some breaking news. New information. Do y'all hear this? She said oh my God. At least we got them in the photos. All them people in these photos, they need to go to jail, y'all. They up here. She said they got the $17,000. So all these people they got in the picture, they need to go to jail. Y'all need to run a name on every person in this picture. And it's 3 women, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, they 3 women.
It looked like one of them looked like a man, because I could tell by the haircut. One of them is a man.
Now you sure? See, don't be starting no shit. Don't do that shit. Please don't do that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not gonna be no justice.
Girl, you gonna start. Don't do it. Why would you say that?
It's not gonna be no justice. They were paid off.
Time out. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if it's a breast or not. I don't know. I don't know. Well, whoever those 3 people are, I don't know what gender they are. But whatever they are, they need to go take their butt to jail.
Tell me what's taking so long for Shanquella to get justice. We already know.
Girl, they said 2 men and 1 woman. Shit, I can't tell nobody gender. I don't. That's a man.
I can tell by the haircut. One of the people.
Oh, okay, because his hair, he got one of them peacocks. Them things in the middle.
I can tell that's the man.
What's wrong with my vision? Shit, I'm calling them all women. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Now, okay, if we got 2 men there, then they can definitely put her on the couch. They talking about some they couldn't pick her up because she too heavy. She ain't weigh nothing but 120 pounds.
Okay, so let me ask you your expertise of advice.
Hold on. You telling me that's a man that's leaning like that? I don't know. But
okay. 2 men and 1 woman. The lady in the purple, that's the lady that's kneeling down that Shanquella's side, poor thing. The 2 in red, those are both men.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's so blurry. In the stance, I didn't know.
Yes, my whole thing is.
Yeah, they said a widow peak. A widow peak.
Life, that's what it is. If I come in there to save somebody's life, and I know that they need further medical attention, there's nothing nobody in there can say no. Save her right here. We don't have we don't have what we need in here to save her life. We need to take her to a hospital. If we leave her here, she's going to die flat out. So why would y'all ask me to leave her here when we need to take her to the hospital so she can get the treatment that she needs?
Well, you just told the answer, girl. You said they were paid, didn't you?
And that's exactly what it was. They was paid out. The Mexican federales took that money from them, from Daejhanae and all them other Cabo Six, took that money, paid out, and that's why this is swept under the rug, and there will be no justice behind this. And the daddy still had to pay $6,000 to get his daughter back to California. They all did, to North Carolina, they all did some whack shit. This was scandalous from the beginning.
Why did they go to Mexico just to do that? Just because they knew
they was jealous. I heard she paid for the villa. They was jealous of that girl because she was the shit, and they was jealous because none of their PPP loans was forgiven. No, they went through, but none of their PPP loans was forgiven. The only PPP loan was forgiven was Shanquella's. They was all hating on her. All of them was broke, and she wasn't.
She paid for all that.
I wonder why they didn't get pictures of her in a stretcher. Don't you know? Don't they put her in a stretcher? Or did they put her in a bag?
I want to know who took this picture. Whoever took this picture needs to release the rest of the pictures. And they need to release
the lady just called in, and she said the reason why he not revealing himself because, his life is in danger. They said all the Mexicans that's reporting about this, their life is in danger. And, you black folks need to be more appreciative.
The only way Salamandra is going to get justice is if she take that little $400,000 that she got from, what's the name of that, where they collect the money for you, D? What's the name of that website? The money, because she raised $400,000 for her daughter. Only way this lady, Salamandra, Funny.com, I don't know what's the name of it. Only way she gonna get some justice is if she take that $400,000, get her a private investigator, get her a top-notch attorney, and take it down there to Mexico, do the footwork herself, put pressure on the FBI in North Carolina. The mama got to get out here and do the footwork herself. That's the only way she gonna get justice. If the mama don't get serious and put in the footwork,
she hasn't did that yet.
She ain't did nothing. They would never receive no justice.
How you pronounce her name?
Salamandra.
Chandramandra. What'd you say? Chandramandra.
I think the mama name is Salamandra.
Salamandra. Okay. Is that what type of? That's my first time hearing that name.
Yeah, that's the only way her mama gonna receive justice. These people, even North Carolina said it. We don't have to send the Cabo Six back to Mexico for justice. We don't have to do that. We don't have to. And I'm like, what you mean you don't have to? Y'all have to send them over there if they some killers and they went out there and they killed somebody. You have to. North Carolina said they don't got to send them girls out there. They don't got to do nothing. Daejhanae is not even in custody. Daejhanae living her best life.
Girl, say that again. See, you said it so fast, people don't understand. This lady on the phone, she said Daejhanae is not in custody. She's not in jail. She's outside in America living her best life. Didn't you? That's what you just said.
That's exactly what I said. And all the rest of the Cabo Six is still living their best life, too. Nobody is incarcerated. Nobody has been brought to justice, not near one of them. And that's wrong.
Now, I know that boy Nazir, he living his best life because he got the pow.
Yes, he living his best life. The same way Megan Thee Stallion got justice, the same way Shanquella deserved justice just as well. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion could still dance, twerk, shake her ass every night. She got shot in the foot and she could still dance. She ain't missed a beat. But this man finna do 22 years.
Well, come on now, Carla. I was with you. Girl, we was going to be best friends, but till you bring that shit up. Now, I don't know what, that don't got nothing to do with this shit, Color Quace.
No, the only reason why.
Nah, I don't want to hear it no more. Let's not leave Megan out of it. You going down the wrong road now. Shit, I was with you too, girl.
But all I'm saying is these girls will never be brought to justice. if the mama don't do nothing. Like I said, the mama got to get out here. She got to put the footwork in, and if she want her baby to receive justice, that's the only way I see them getting justice. Because North Carolina already said, the FBI out there already said they don't have to expedite them girls back to Mexico, and that's just point blank. Period.
Mm.
So,
Now they did. Now I did see her on the internet, and she said that she do plan on go to Mexico. I don't know when she gonna go, but she said she was gonna go. The mama.
she need to. She need to. Her and her baby daddy, they both need to go out there. Her baby daddy, her private investigator, and her attorney. That's all who needs to go
Did
out
she
there.
get remarried?
Oh yeah, she got remarried, but she still needs to take her baby daddy out there, so he won't be,
Oh,
off
the
loop.
father, because he loves Shanquella. I'm sure he will want to go.
Yes.
He want to go,
Yes,
and he
needs to
got
go,
the
so he
money
won't
to
be off the
help.
loop.
But she got all the money. But
Yes.
yeah, he should go because they said that she can, he can see things that she cannot, if you understand what I'm saying. So I hope he does go down there to Mexico with her.
I hope he do too, and I really, really hope Shanquella receive justice. She was just taken from this world, way too soon, way too soon. Like her daddy said, he won't get to walk her down the aisle. He won't get to have no grandkids. It's just very unfortunate what happened to this young lady.
But
She did not deserve that.
When they go to Mexico, what they gonna do?
What they need to do is they need to go to Mexico. They need to go down there to whatever type of to the courthouse. They need to put their name on the calendar. They need to see the judge, and they need to let the judge know they want justice for their baby. It's just as simple as that.
Okay, then what if the judge say, well, we did all we can do. We're just waiting on Americans. Because the last time I heard, they said that the police in North Carolina is not doing a job. Do y'all remember that? They were saying that it's up to the people in North Carolina. It's the police station right down the street from them that have not called them in. And the last time I heard, it was on them.
They're supposed to be putting pressure on them.
They need to be putting pressure on them because what one court won't do, it's a higher court. I don't know if it's like, because you know how we got the Supreme Court and then you got the court above that, and it keeps going up. So they need to just keep fighting. Do not stop.
It's actually a world court.
A world court.
Step over them.
Exactly. You got to step over their head. Where one person dropped the ball at, you go to somebody higher up from them. If they dropping the ball, you go to somebody higher up from them. When it comes down to it, everybody that's involved will be brought to justice.
And you see why people go to street justice. All this run around. Shit, if we went to the streets, we would have been had this problem solved last week.
Last week.
Come on now.
But see, Shanquella's parents is so old. She had older parents. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much they can do. You know what I mean? Her sister look old too. Her sister look like she pretty old too.
They got some.
You could tell that they really
got some people in the street. Some weird.
They some really good people. You know what? Shanquella come from good people.
Yeah, but somebody got some love for her that's in them streets.
Her boyfriend don't seem like he about that life. Cause he should have rolled up on the nigga with the he should have rolled down on every nigga that was there that didn't help his woman. Her dude do not even look like he with the business.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Man, they better get with that. They better get with it.
Yeah, her boyfriend don't even seem like he about that life. You know, he just giving interviews and blah, blah, blah. What's that other girl name? Her boyfriend was about that life.
They better get with it.
Breonna Taylor.
Look.
Breonna Taylor boyfriend was about that business.
Yeah, for sure.
And they fucked around, turned around and gave him $2 million too.
Hey, look, man.
They was trying to put charges on Breonna Taylor's husband because he was shooting back at them when they were shooting in her house.
Yes, sir.
But then they turned around and said, oh, you a victim too, and gave her dude $2 million.
Look,
that's what I'm saying, man.
Black people won't stand for a lot of stuff, but I'm going to tell you like this. Let this happen to some Caucasians.
Caucasians.
They're not finna take none of that shit.
Caucasian. You just said a
down.
mouthful right there. Had Shanquella would have been Caucasian and all them bitches would have been white or black or something like that, this case would have been resolved.
They would have been stood up. You see, so, you know,
hey man, they section where they from. They need to come together. It's groups, it's organizations for people, for black people. But
y'all need y'all own YouTube channel. You hear me?
That's not for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend, girl.
Ain't nobody really standing up for us like that.
No, ain't nobody. You right
Why
about
we
that.
got to hold our own court? Everybody ain't built like that.
That's true.
Clearly.
That's true.
Come on now, because I'm not having none of that shit around here.
But I do have my own channel,
What's your
Diamonds
channel?
on
Shout
YouTube.
it out, child. Shout it out.
My YouTube is Felicia Diamonds. You can follow me on Felicia Diamonds on Facebook and YouTube.
Bam. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But Gigi, I love you. I'm gonna keep up with this case as long as I need to until Shanquella get justice. My eyes, my heart, my arms, my fiber, my being, everything is wrapped around this case for Shanquella. You know what I'm saying? When that video first hit the internet about them whooping Shanquella like that shit was not cool. It gave me bully vibes. How can you continue to pounce on somebody that's not even defending themselves? You a punk ass bitch.
Girl, watch your mouth on my channel now.
No, I'm so sorry about
it's
that.
okay.
I'm so
Only person that can cuss is me. But yeah, it's sad. You sure right. Are you gonna talk about this on your channel? Do you talk about Shanquella on your channel?
Yes, I have a video that I'm speaking on the Shanquella thing when it first dropped, but I'm hitting a lot of different topics.
Yeah,
on
I know.
that video.
I know. I don't want to hear your Megan Thee Stallion video. I know I don't want to hear that. But I'm gonna talk about Megan Thee Stallion in a couple of hours. So you feel free to drop in.
I'm gonna call you back there when you start talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm definitely gonna have to be on mute when you talk. Okay. All right. Well, I
want to hear your opinion, Gigi.
Girl, I like you. I don't want to argue with you. I like you.
I like you too, Gigi.
Okay. All right, boo boo. I'm gonna let you go. Okay. Calling from 770. You're live on the air. 770.
Hello.
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 Yes.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Gigi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, this is Nita from Charlotte.
Talk to me.
And I just want to say, I'm looking at the photos, and I just don't believe that is Shanquella, because Shanquella was a petite young lady. Look at the video.
I believe you. I believe you. I don't believe it's Shanquella either. But they're saying, somebody said the reason why she's so big because she blew up after she died.
No, ma'am.
I know that was a lie.
Yeah. So we're going to debunk that mess. I can't cuss on your show. We're going to debunk that. Look at the video. The paramedics are looking at her like alien. Where are the medical supplies? Where the oxygen? Where is that at? It looks staged. I don't believe it. I debunk it, and I believe it's fraud. I don't believe it. Number two, the feds, they're not going to move unless they need to move. They're not going to tell you what they're going to do. So we need to calm down and let them do their job. They don't have jurisdiction over Mexico, period, point blank. And then the next thing is, I'm so upset that these so-called associates done this to Miss Shanquella. I'm very, very upset about it. How can you do this? And the best friend, so-called best friend, sat there and watched this mess and didn't intervene. I'm done. No. And I want all of them to be brought to justice. Period, point blank.
I'm with you when you're right. I sure believe everything you just said. And Queen Esquire, am I saying that right? Esquire? Queen Esquire, you know she got YouTube. Shout her out. Shout out. She said that the body takes 3 to 5 days in order for it to blow up.
Look at that photo. if this was taken the day of, and the date, why is she? No, ma'am. Take that to somewhere else. That is not the real photo. And they're just looking at her, not rendering aid, just looking at her. No, that's not. I don't believe that is Shanquella.
I can't see nothing in that photo. It's really hard for me to understand that photo.
And then the ambulance is blurred. My little Android phone can take better pictures than that. No, take that to somebody else.
They said to excuse that, they said, well, the Mexico cameras, they got cameras from 1923, but they in that nice villa. No, that don't make sense.
No, it doesn't. My husband and I just left Cozumel, Mexico, and they are very impoverished over there. The land is rich and everything, but they are so trying to get the money. They want you to buy. I don't believe it. No. Justice for Shanquella. It will be done. It's going to take a little more time. But no, that is not Shanquella in that video. And I want to say to the Cabo 6, shame on you and shame on the families that are hiding you. If you have done this to her, if you did not do this, why have you not spoken out saying that is not what it is? Why have you not had interviews saying, I did not do this? But you're hiding. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. That's all I want to say. That's it. You listen, it's going to be trickled down to generations and generations. Vengeance is mine. Said, you think you're getting away with that? You are not getting away with it. Period, point blank, as the young folks say. Okay?
Okay. All right. Now, can I ask you an inappropriate question?
Okay.
Okay, this is inappropriate, okay? Now, if you can pay one of them hitters to get a hit, would you do it?
What you mean by hitter?
Well, never mind. I can't say it.
No.
You gonna wait till the cops?
Whatever a man soweth, so shall he reap.
Oh,
you may not get it.
We got a real Christian on the line. We got a real Christian.
Spiritually.
I'm sorry, spiritually. I didn't want to disrespect you.
Spiritually. If you
She's spiritual.
Listen. Down the line, you shall reap what you are not going to get away. Cabo 6, you will not get away with this. You listen to look, you got children and your children's children. Oh my God. Have mercy on you. That's it, Gigi. I love your show.
I love you too. All right, we're gonna let you go.
Bye now.
Bye. All right, calling from 540. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how's it going?
90 seconds.
Everything's well. First of all, just let me say, you're talking to a lot of people who obviously don't travel a lot. She would have been able to get into Mexico with $17,000 cash, number one. So the people that are saying $17,000 was split up and given to the Mexicans, I don't buy it.
Okay, so you say that rumor is debunked, that she cannot get into Mexico with $17,000 cash. So can you tell me, where did that rumor come from?
That's because people speak about things they don't know about.
So somebody made that up. Somebody made that up.
Yeah, it's rumors start somewhere. I'm just telling you based on my knowledge of travel.
Okay.
If you carry more than $10,000 cash, they're going to pull you to the side, and they want to know, what are you going to do with this cash? You're going to be flagged on the spot and highly likely sent back home. I'm telling you what I know, okay? Second of all, as far as all these myths and stories people are coming up with, the photo there, it's just like saying
10 seconds.
People say, oh, he's guilty. No, he's not guilty. We don't know who did what. All we know is we saw one person in a video beat Shanquella. Now, all the other theories about everybody else, yeah, they're all going to get charged. We don't have the power or authority to say how quickly justice has to come. There is a process for everything. And I'm going to also let you know, please calm down on speaking out about vigilante justice, because it's just not the thing to do. Justice will come. It may not even come, and it may not come in the form in which everybody thinks it's going to come. These people that were involved in it, trust me, they're not happy. They are sad. They are afraid because they know how many people know that it's wrong, number one, to do this to another human being. But now, getting back to this photo, who knows what that is? But what would be the purpose of even taking that photo? What is it supposed to prove? That's irrelevant to what happened to Shanquella. When I saw that girl beat her, I had to cry because we are living in a world where people are so hateful and disgusting that you can't turn your back. You should be slow to call a person your friend because you don't know what people are planning for you. Justice will come. And if her family's not being told, given information, it's for a reason. Because most people, you give them information, the first thing they're going to do is call somebody they trust and don't say anything, but this is what the FBI told me. Okay, so no, the police, the FBI, nobody's going to talk to the family because it'll get leaked. These people will get their justice. We may not ever be around to see it. They're getting it now. Who wants to be involved in a murder? You know, maybe they planned to beat her and she ended up getting killed because she was a small girl. And I don't think anybody meant for that to happen, but all six will account for this. And I'm sure they all have reached out to an attorney and they've been told, don't talk about it. Because if you're on the news or on any form of media, everything you say and do will be used against you. But everybody needs to calm down. I'm looking at all the comments on the side. It's just like so disrespectful to Shanquella and her family for people to make these nonsense comments. But sometimes you have to really research things before you start talking. The lady you just spoke to, yes, reap what you sow. That's for sure. The lady before that talking about $17,000 being divided up, and then the gentleman talking about the cartel. The cartel could care less about this. This is minor on their radar. The cartel is not concerned about this. And I'm sure the person who owns this villa, no, he or she doesn't want their name a murder being associated with their villa. Think common sensibly. Don't keep entertaining these people that are talking crazy, because it also gets you all hyped up, and then you're saying some things that are just not quite right. If you're on here to try to add something to this, fine, but the guessing game, all the rumors, vigilante justice, we need to stop that. I think it's disrespectful to Shanquella. And Mexico is no place to play. I've been there. I never want to go back. And yes, a little money goes a long way, but I cannot say that I think anybody would pay it off. And as far as the police, they had no reason to arrest them. They were out of there before anything happened. There was nothing about her body that would indicate to them that she was murdered. But yeah,
All right. You there?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Anything else you would like to add?
No, just please be respectful. I just think you're getting caught up in what people are saying, and it's not making you look good. So please just keep it respectful and serious. And all those comments on, you need to wipe them out. It's just wrong.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. All right. Well, she stated how she feel. And let's give a big old thank you to David donating $20 through our Cash App, Pink List 500. Thank you so much, David. And also, let's give a big old thank you to Antonio donating $10. Thank you so much, Antonio. All right, calling from the next call, 215. You're live on the air. 215.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Gigi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so I just wanted to say a few things. I've been watching you for a very long time, since when you used to get on the camera.
You
when
so
you first
much.
started.
Yeah, but you know, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know I like to stick to the story and not me. But go ahead.
Yes, so that's why I just that. So what I want to say is, I know that I was following, like, Nancy Grace and, her updates and things like that. And I know that the last time when she was talking, and the sister was there and she was talking to different people, they had said that, the Mexican authorities and the U.S. had met up. They even took a picture. And that, things is in the work as far as paperwork, to be done, because it's not like a smooth process like the U.S. So that's a few things I know that they covered, and those things are actually factual. Like, people can look that up. Another thing is that they have been the North Carolina, some news reporters in North Carolina was doing some following up, and they had also called in and reported with Nancy Grace that they went to certain people's houses and they seen the cards of the police and the authorities,
Yeah. Right. I'm sorry to cut you off. Did you see the picture? What did you think about the picture?
The picture looks staged to me.
Okay, so it's staged.
Yeah, the picture looks staged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think they put that picture out there?
Well, they've been, I don't know, but it seemed like they've been making a lot of different threats, and of sorts and things, and I guess that's just the start, because they saying they have from what they saying they have more, so I guess that may be just the start, and you could tell
more
that,
stage photos.
Well, they saying that they have they saying they have pictures, so they not only threaten one picture, they saying
but
they
it's gonna be more stage photos. I don't want to see these stage photos, and I guess it's to drag y'all along with it. She said they over there talking about we got some more photos. This is just the start. Well, what game are you playing? Just put them all out there.
Yeah.
But they want to drag y'all along so y'all can stay watching.
And then I also think that if that is, because everything is alleged, if that is the picture, it seems like they put some type of blur, over top of it.
Yeah, you can do that with certain apps.
Right. Yep.
Right. Okay. Well, your phone going out. What?
I'm sorry. I said it also looks like that as well, that they did something like that to put some type of blur, over top of it a little bit, so you can't really actually see the face that you see.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna let you go. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's go on to the next caller. 843. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Okay, first off, the picture, if you turn it upside down, because I've turned it upside down, you could see that is not her. For one. That is more of a man. I worked with people, and it takes between
you said
5
that's
to
a
6
man.
days for the look at it. You look at his private part. I'm
Girl,
telling you,
I'm
turn the
not
picture
trying to
upside
look down there.
and you can. I'm just just turn it upside down. You
girl,
can see more
listen.
of the body.
I'm not trying to look down there. I'm gonna do what you say though.
And why would you watermark it? Why would you put a watermark on the picture? Honestly.
She said the reason why he watermarked his stuff because y'all was not giving him his just dues. Y'all wasn't giving him his credit. So that's why he watermarked it. Okay, I got it, girl. I got this photo upside down, and I'm still, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Look at her. Look at her body. Look at her hands. Her hands are bigger than what
I don't know what y'all
hands.
saying. I can't see nothing. It's so blurry.
Yeah, if you turn it up, the hands look so blurry, and the body does not blow up that fast. There's no way.
Well, I'm the wrong person to tell because them emetics, I didn't know what gender they were. I couldn't tell if they were men or women. I don't know.
No, oh yeah.
So
yeah,
I sure
you
can't
see,
tell.
They look like they're posing for the picture. Like it's like a pose. Like, okay, let's just take this picture and take a pose of it.
Yeah, just how I don't know. Just the statue, how he was leaning over. I thought it was a woman.
I mean,
but I don't know.
But I mean,
I'm just
because
gonna
I turned
go
it upside down and you could see more. Like
I'm trying to turn it upside
down
down right now, and I'm gonna put it on out here. Once I get it upside down, it's gonna be kind of let me try to see if I can straighten it up. Straighten it upside down. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, this the best I can get it right here. You know.
Yep. If you turn it upside down, you could see that there.
Now I don't want to see nothing inappropriate. I really don't.
I know. No, I'm not saying anything inappropriate.
Please,
but
I don't want nothing popping up, popping out.
Hand
I don't see none of that.
Those hands are bigger than a woman's hand.
So you.
That's not a woman.
Man, are you, girl? You better not be no troll, okay?
No, ma'am. I'm not no troll. No.
Okay.
I've been watching you for a long time.
Okay, I appreciate it. Well, trolls be watching me for a long time too. That don't mean nothing. But I'm gonna put the picture up here upside down. I'm gonna do what you told me to do. Okay, so this is the. Let me see what the chat is doing, cause where is the chat? Okay, here it is. The chat right here. Okay, what are y'all saying in the chat? Because I can't even see. She can't see nothing. What are y'all saying? She reaching. They said you reaching. They said they said you reaching now. You reaching it. Oh, God. Please. And you know I can be gullible sometimes.
No, I know, but I mean,
you know I can be gullible.
You just could see a lot
she
more.
Gonna say, I know. Okay, so I went upside down. Now look on the screen. Is it upside down?
I don't see it upside down.
I got it upside down, y'all. Do y'all see it look? I'm about to get off this line. Y'all not gonna listen. Y'all talking about I look like Daejhanae.
Okay, I could be wrong, but to me, my personal opinion, that looks like a man, just by the hands.
I can't even see the hands. I don't have good vision, cause I can't see.
You could see if you got to like really stretch the video. I mean, the picture. I mean, it's sometimes the.
Okay, we just gonna go. You know, this is how you feel. This is what you think. But I can't see nothing. All I see is some pink something, and I see a dark belly. I see a belly. I thought she didn't have a stomach.
No, she didn't.
Well, why that look like a belly?
That's why I'm
saying
that.
That look like a big old belly.
To me? Yeah, but the body doesn't swell within a couple hours that big.
All I see is that big old belly. Well, anything else you noticed about this picture that was strange?
Just that the way they were looking at her like it was a, how do you say, I'm trying to put the words in that, like they're looking at her like, is this real? You know, is this a real person? Is this really a woman? You know, that's the way I'm looking at the picture. To me, is like they're disbelief that this is true.
Y'all need to stop with this shit. Y'all need to stop with this bullshit. Now, okay, you said that they're looking at her like, is this really a woman? And then they talking about they didn't understand what the hell a bonnet was, and they thought Daejhanae was a man. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Right.
I don't know what y'all have going on. This ain't right.
Well, that's because they never seen a woman, I guess, over there.
Oh,
that
stop
takes
it.
wigs off, I guess. I mean,
They have women over there that got the wigs. Y'all need to stop. And I know they ain't talking about all the women over there as petite. Because look at this. Oh, no, that ain't a woman.
Oh, no. I've been to Mexico. I know. They're not.
All right, so this is the picture regular. Now you got people in the chat talking about the body look like a man. You see the shit you started?
I'm just saying what I personally looked at it.
Now you got people believing what you just said.
But I was just saying my opinion. I didn't say that for
know,
anybody
boo.
to
You know I'm playing
believe
with you. You know
I'm
playing
saying
with
what
you.
I believe looks like a man.
And that's what you were doing. I was just playing with you. I didn't want you to think I'm attacking you.
No, it's cool. I'm just saying my opinion was that I think it's a man.
That this is not Shanquella. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you.
But thank you for talking. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to let her go. Calling from 702. You're live on the air.
Hello, hi Gigi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm great. I just wanted to say you really can't see what's on those pictures.
I know I can't. I've been saying I can't see nothing. But go ahead.
Yeah.
But you know, other people got different visions. I don't have 20/20 vision.
Guess.
I was not blessed with 20/20.
If I can see through all that blainness, I guess.
Do you have 20/20?
Anyway, no.
Yeah, me neither. So I can't see.
No, I don't. But I can't see. If they can see, oh well. But the point is, I guess, Gigi, when you was covering this really closely before, I was following you, and I've been reading a lot of comments through a lot. I had to take a little break from it because it's upsetting, especially when you watching that video of Daejhanae beating on her like that, because it just makes you want to say, "Ooh, I wish I was there." This is how every time I watch it, I'm like, "Ooh, I wish I was there. I would have." But anyway, I don't want to get, too deep. But I'm saying justice for her can be slow, but I hear people saying, oh, this attorney said they can't force an extradition and all of this. Yes, the feds can. Yes, the feds can, and I'm going to tell you why. If you know the story about Heather Mack, she's a little half-breed girl. She's half black, half white. She went over to Bali with her mother on a vacation, called her boyfriend over there, and they killed her mother, okay? She did some time over there, a little time over there, but, baby, let me tell you, the feds was waiting on her when she got out. Here, they filing charges on her for the murder of her mother in another country. So they can do what they want to do, I'm sorry. But the thing is, I feel like race can be an issue here. I think if those black people jumped on a little white girl like that, this would be a totally different story. And that's just the way I feel. It's a lot of our black young women getting murdered, and we don't even know about it. A lot of them. This story was covered like this because I believe the hand of God is over this story, and I believe the hand of God is going to bring these monsters to justice. Because I truly believe it was planned. They killed her too fast, and they had a plan too fast. They did not. I just don't think that they did not plan this, because I read a lot of the comments where people were saying, "Oh, I don't think they planned it." Yes, they did. I just think they did. I don't know if they planned it over there or over here, but them monsters planned it, and you can just see, looking at Daejhanae when she's hitting her and beating her, it's just fury and anger and hatred and jealousy. People don't understand how jealousy is real. It's evil. It wants to kill that person. It wants them to be off the face of the earth. That jealousy is real. She didn't need any other reason. She was full of jealousy of this girl. If you looking at Shanquella, she's beautiful. You look at Daejhanae there. So you just see the fury and the anger when she's beating her, and it makes me mad every time. So I hope that we see swift justice, because the feds can do what they want to do. I'm hoping that they're just investigating very closely, because one thing I know about the feds, when they come for you, they come for you. They got everything they need.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to do nothing.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. We're going to let you go. All right. Well, that is it for our phone callers today. The next time we have the phone call, it will be on our other live. How are you guys enjoying this live? Can we please get some likes? Y'all not doing me right on the likes, you know. I'm feeling some type of way. We have our low likes, you know. Comment, let us know how we're doing on this live. We did a poll earlier today, and we asked, you believe that this is Shanquella in the picture? And 57% says no, and 43% says yes. So the poll is still out there, so you can switch your votes anytime. After this live, do you feel like you need to switch your vote with yes or no or yes? Do you believe that that is Shanquella in the picture? There is a poll. Please participate in the poll. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. I love you much. I will be back on live, I believe at 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30. We will be back covering Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey Testament. We're going to do a phone call where you guys call in and you talk all about it. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on another video. DJ, take me out. Hit me something else, DJ. Give me something else. There we go. There we go.